Senthil, mostly my audience, they are into emotional and mental health well-being. Okay. So for that, they try many techniques such as meditation, yoga, or many self-help techniques such as visualization, law of attraction, and affirmations. But sometimes it does not work. So how is your approach different from these other methods of self-help and personal development?
That's the crux, getting this right is most important to getting the life right. So what happens is, as we go through life, we tend to look up at some people, and it could be in any area. For example, you go through life and spiritually you look at someone and you think they are spiritually more aware, mentally more intelligent, more knowledgeable, vocationally more achieving, financially more wealthy, familially more stable, socially more influential, physically more fit, spiritually more aware. What happens is, we start subordinating to them and we start injecting their values into our life, and we try to live according to them instead of living our authentic life. So we move away from our authenticity and we try to live somebody else's life instead of living our life. Many of us would have heard this, if a frog tries to be a bird, it will be a failure or it will feel stressed. That's exactly what's happening. When we look up at someone and we try to live according to their life, we self-minimize. And when we self-minimize, our self-worth goes down. And when you are trying to live somebody else, you are going into your inauthenticity. Then you move away from your executive center in the prefrontal cortex to the amygdala, which is the emotion center, or the desire center, or the animal mind, or the lower mind, which is based on pain and pleasure. And then we get into judgments. So two judgments. One is you are putting them above, so infatuation, and you are putting yourself down, so self-minimization. This creates a void in us, emptiness. And this emptiness kind of, occupies space and time in our mind, does not allow us to live our life, and runs our life with intrusive thoughts, and we are unfulfilled, we don't have the drive, we feel depressed, and we don't sleep adequately, and we are into the downward spiral of life. So the difference is not to go by what someone is telling is what should be your life. Instead, going inward and finding out your authentic Swadharma. And the process which I use is human values determination process, to help someone find what is their most meaningful thing. Like cricket is for Sachin. What is it for you? That's like in the most simplest of the words. If you can find out what is for you, like cricket is for Sachin, what is that in which your heart blossoms? What is that you are good at, in which you can make a difference to others and have fulfillment? And when you dedicate yourself to fulfilling that for the rest of your life, you will have meaning, you will have intrinsic inspiration, meaning, fulfillment, wellness. Wellness because your executive center is online. It'll have self-governance. What is self-governance? The entire hormonal secretions in the body are moderated, and that creates a wonderful balance between sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system, causing homeostasis in the body, which is healing and wellness. And because your executive center is online, you will be more objective. You will embrace both pain and pleasure in the pursuit of purpose. And objectivity, mindfulness, certainty, presence, patience, your ability to handle stress, the changing things as you go through life, and you are just able to focus on what you want to achieve in your life and keep moving on. And when we try to live other people's life, we are in amygdala, and then we are messed up.
Yeah.